Let's check out this demo for Slitterhead, a new action horror game from Shinji Mikami and Bokeh Studio. I have no idea what kind of game it is, and neither does really anybody else. I think it got released and reviewed anywhere between a 6 and a 9 out of 10. Some people say that it's really weird, they don't like it, and other people say that it's really weird and they do like it. So they put this demo out, hopefully to spur some sales, and I'm going to check it out now. Groups, characters, and events are fictional. Okay. I think it's another game set in Japan. Japanese devs like to set their games in their city. It's like really small and compact. I don't know, I guess they like it. That's kind of bold, putting a credit roll at the beginning of a demo that they showed and revealed at, when was it, Summer Game Awards 2 years ago or something? Or was it one of those like Austrian Gamescom? And then for a year, people don't hear anything except that the studio closed. And then by the time it releases, it's like, here's the first footage, and it's out, 6 out of 10. It's weird, but we like it. You know what, we better do a demo. But that's fine, I like it. I like this J-pop. And I like that the Japanese games, they really mirror TV series and films. They have the drama, so like the fun of drama and very high production value and presentation and minimalist gameplay. I think they're really trying to sell like the drama of the plot of the game, because otherwise it's like, why would you care about what's going on? They want you to connect to the characters and sort of live in the conflict that's going on in the context of the story to the characters, not just the conflict of you, the player, with the avatar versus the enemies in the game. That's a little too shallow. Looks like Pierce Brosnan. Look at that, a hand and a head. Ugh. But it looks like all his insides went out of his skin, like his skin is just a husk. It always reminded me of that movie Slither, with those like alien slugs. Oh, Toyama, that's my mistake. I forgot. Well, so then what else did Bokeh do? They didn't do Ghostwire? Aliasing on that. Great. Trying to think of like a nice thing to say about the production value. Oh, you think it, see, that's the big question. Everything you play now is like, oh, is it going to be PS5 Pro enhanced? Is it 1080p? It'll be 1450. Why are there Japanese subtitles? when it's in English language. Oh, we got the dog. Looks like Tokyo Jungle. A great lost game. L1 is possess. Right, I'm in there. Dog game, dog game. Any run buttons? L2 zooms in, L1 possesses. Alright, those lighting effects look extremely good. Wow, wow. And honestly, the frame rate's great too, because you can tell when you're like walking under these solid images, like these solid buildings. Nothing pulls or stutters. Alright, Toyama, you got me. Who are these dudes? Let me possess one of them. They say it happened here again. The murders. They all had their brains sucked out. How creepy. The monster thinks a Slitterhead. It's bad for business. Follow the scent. Triangle sense display for a set time. Go to a busier street. Oh, the red. Okay. Press triangle to follow. Yes, I'll follow. Just this way. Get out of my smell-o-vision. I kind of want to see, like... Everything's blocked off. Just want to look. Alright, that looks really nice. Okay, Toyama. Maybe you know what you're doing. So then if Bokeh didn't make, what did they make? Here we go, an alleyway. I'm sure you gotta go down here. So who is this spirit? Point the camera at a target to highlight it, then possess the life form to move your consciousness in it. Press and hold to close. Possess the human instead. So I really never play as a person. I play as multiple people and animals as the spirit. Do I still need to smell? Alright, that's blocked. What about this door? Sometimes lights highlight the doors. I hear that it's like pretty action based too, like the combat's pretty intense. Over there too, another one. So that's like how you get through grates and doors and things like that. And kind of traverse. I'm getting kind of used to this. And L2 looks. Shambling through. Uh-oh, streetwalker.
Maybe you smell good.
Spirit's gonna get laid. Whoa. Flee from the monster. I can like barely walk away. Host death. If the body possessed dies, the soul will be ejected from it. Ascent and descend. Look around to find a new body. If you cannot possess someone within the time limit, the game is over. Humans on the other side of walls will go blue through the wall. However, your soul cannot pass through walls. Move the soul around. Once the body is within sight, it can be possessed. R1 and R2 flies. I need a wall. What is that thing? What's with you all of a sudden? So let's head to the waypoint. Because it's gonna leap over and kill her. So the strange thing is, like, what are these monsters? They're not really aliens. Some sort of organism that was born on this planet. If the host dies, the protagonist will lose a soul. If the protagonist loses 3 souls, his own soul will vanish. Possess the next body before your host is killed. So you don't want to die without a body and then be left to look for a new host. You just want to like leap and jump. Oh fuck. Huh. What is this? New tutorial jump. Oh, okay, there we go. I was like, wait a minute, I can't see over the wall. Is it the main street? Is that monster still chasing me? It's not coming after me. What in the world was that? Must eliminate them all. It looks like Chunking Express.
You're going out again? Hurry back, okay? Remember, we have a patient first thing in the morning.
Sweet, sweet dubs. Taipei. I guess motorcycles are super popular in cities, but I don't know if in Japan they're allowed to ride in the middle of the lines to the front of the fucking traffic light. From here, where exactly do I go? While holding the possession button, time passes slowly, allowing you to calmly choose a possession target. Okay. Additionally, it is possible to move in this soul state to look around, face the camera at the desired target to highlight it, then release the possession button to go into that body. Hold possession mode or transfer to another body. Why do I really want to? Can I focus on? Well, then I guess you just need to do that. What about while I'm in spirit mode? Does that kind of like? I guess it says you have a minute to find another body. So you would not want to, like, you would not want to hold and look around for a long time? Maybe, I don't know. Triangles, remember. My scattered consciousness, fragments of a lost memory. If I focus, I can use the next body. But it's funny because it's like, every single body he possesses eventually, I guess they don't always get killed, but he's like, if he's got to recollect his spirit because he died, what's he doing to all these other people that he's possessing? During exploration, memory fragments might be located, lost memories or objectives will return, some abilities might even be regained. Another similar being. Search for the other memory fragments. starting to seem somewhat doable. So what are the differences between the people that I can possess? Like, why would I want to possess, you know, this lady versus this guy sitting down here? Like, what would be the benefit of possessing one of these people versus another? Maybe they have abilities. That's right, I'm not powerless. I can possess human bodies and fight. Remember how to fight. I'm starting to remember the body's blood, its power. L2, prime and guard, focus on an enemy. Prime and guard. This is what I remember. Block the attacks. So L2's block. After guarding against repeated attacks, your blood weapon can break. The host loses a small amount of blood when it breaks. Durability is displayed in the bottom left. By possessing another host, danger can be avoided. Human bodies are frail and quickly fall to enemy attacks. If the host is near death or surrounded by enemies, try possessing another host. So you have your spirit, your health. What's the blue gauge? Let me see what goes down. So the guard gauge is the left red gauge. Try getting this guy. How do I attack though? Guard, square and circle. All right. So you don't need to lock on to attack. That's good. All right. It's kind of weird holding L2 to lock on. What about and when I'm hitting him, my blood gauge is going up. So hopefully there's no, like, you attack too much and your weapon breaks. Immediately after possessing a civilian, temporary effects are bestowed. Host's abilities are enhanced for a set time, max blood level, and attack power are raised. Combo one more attack. When the temporary effects end, the special effects change and the blood level reduces. There's no limit to the number of times this can be received. It is bestowed every time a different body is possessed. So it's almost like you can leap between bodies and combo the enemies if you can keep them all alive. An advantageous situation can be maintained by aggressively using this possession. Aggressive possession. She's not attacking. Oh, because it's square. Oh, because there's dialogue. Come to think of it, it was always like this. Wow, damn, dude, you fucking set me up for failure, stupid command prompt. They look like little uncircumcised penises. Not that I would know. Oh my god. We're playing a video game here. We're fighting a video game here. Whoa! You don't want to lose your spirit. It's not a skin flute, it's a skin tuba. It seems to be all I can remember. While this, I should continue. Maybe I just want to, I should regain my consciousness. Ow, leap to her. Leap to her. Alright, that's kind of weird. Lock on is L2 and attack is square. Okay. Senses and sights return to me. Was I in the city in the past as well? There are other fragments of my lost memories. I should search for them. Hey, so far, I really like it in terms of the concept, the look, and the controls of combat. It seems plenty interesting to me. That's right. By connecting with bodies, I shared senses with various humans. I'm just so curious who the spirit is. I guess that's the main curiosity for the game. Like, who are you really playing as if you're not playing as all these people? A strong body that has the power to rival them. I faintly remember such a sensation. So L1's possess, L2 is look, X is jump, square is attack, circles roll, triangles interact, and then R1 and L2, or excuse me, yeah, R1 and R2 ascend and descend and fly around when you're in spirit mode. My mission, yes, it's to eliminate those monsters. However, it's not possible with my current power. Must regain enough strength to destroy them. This is where I begin. I really like this presentation. Like, I like these Japanese and Asian style cinematic presentations. What do you think? It's their style is more showing rather than the West, where it's more telling, you know. And you know, Flash, I can't believe you just walked the room. Green Lantern, it's me, Flash. Great script, guys. However, I want to remember a little bit more about myself. I want to go up here. I want to remember how much fun I had. Let's possess somebody way down there. What if I go out of here? It's their way. You know, the movement is really, really responsive. You would think a game like this would be kind of... It would try and have sluggish movement like most horror games. I think this is just a horror setting with a lot of action game tropes. Because like even like bumping into people and pushing them out of the way, it feels really, really swift. Searching for something in the past, I was unable to make sense of things with the chaos of this crowded city. To find my target, I should get an overview from a high place. However, where's such a high place? Perhaps I can get there through possessing humans. Reach the rooftop using possessions. Oh wow, there's people like all the way across the walkway. Too light, not enough strength. There are people, you can see the blue through there, but you can see the blue through there. So when you're in possession mode, you see other people you could grab, but if they're blue, they're through a wall, so you have to get around them. Burning city and 3 demons. It seems like there's still more. Yeah, it does remind me of Astray a lot, just because you were in this like city climbing up and down. This body is hard to move. This is awesome so far. Really unique and really good. While humans are frail, their sheer numbers are a potent weapon. I need to remember how to use a body better. Prime guard, focus on enemy, and then power attack when primed and ready. Maybe I should like wait until his blood weapon almost breaks before switching bodies, because there's no reason to like waste a host if you're not worried about dying. At this rate, my weapon will break just from taking a hit. No, it won't. Remember to maintain a good weapon while fighting. Yeah, I know, but when you hit the enemies, the blood gauge goes up. While primed and ready, R is deflect. Enemy attacks can be repelled and neutralized with deflect. A guide can be displayed in the direction just before an enemy attacks. So you're using the right stick. While in a defensive stance, it will activate if the camera is shifted in that direction. When the guide lights up, use appropriate timing. The moment the guide lights up, it may be easier to successfully perform the action by watching enemy movements, then inputting it just before an attack hits. I pressed the wrong button, but I'll tell you what, I hit right, and he parried right, and then recovered so fast I could still hit up and get it in time. So you may have a little bit of a some leeway. The enemy will attack from many directions. Remember how to fight. So it wants me to just block. He doesn't want me to hit. Can I press and hold to deflect? Very good, my senses are returning. When deflect is successful, it will throw the enemy off balance and allow for counterattack. So you see the blue direction, and then it lights up and flashes, and that's when you can press it. So I'm wondering if I can at least just hold it. Throw the enemy off balance and allow for a counterattack. Restores blood weapon durability. Attacks that do not display a guide cannot be deflected. Oh, okay, so if you see like him telegraph an attack and there's no blue flash, you don't have to worry about trying to deflect it. You could just block it. Use evasion or possession to deal with them with attacks you can't deflect. Okay, and then don't forget you have a roll. I still can't attack though, because they want me to counterattack. Well, what's the counterattack button? I still can't attack him. So I hit right and missed, and then kept holding the R stick. I hit, let's see, right, and he missed, and then I aimed it up, and I can like aim it around, and that's it. So you can't hold it. You have to try. You have to return the stick to neutral and then try. So what am I trying to do now? Successfully deflect. Successful deflection restores blood weapon durability. Yeah, I know. So what's my I can't attack anymore. And remember how to fight. Use deflect. But look, I have my counterattack. Why? Like, after I defend, what button do I hit to counterattack it? Let me zip to this dude. I cannot move easily. Like, I'm deflecting. There we go. What's this? Defeat the monster. I wonder why that happened. Because every time I was deflecting, I was getting the blue gauge, but only that time did I get the little meter. If you successfully continue to deflect attacks, blood time will activate. Time will flow more slowly, allowing you to one-sidedly land attacks. The blood time gauge displays in the center of the screen while active. So, is blood time, like, you've got the red bars, the red horizontal bar is your health, and the blue dots are your spirit, and then the blue gauge is your counterattack buildup, and then the red bar to the left is your blood gauge, which is your weapon breaking. Is that yellow gauge from deflecting the blood time? Because they kept saying, when you successfully parry a move, you can get a counter hit. And I kept parrying it, but it wasn't letting me. Square was disabled, so I couldn't attack to do the counter hit. And then it's saying now sometimes when you parry, you'll get blood time, like slow time or bullet time. So as long as attacking is simple enough, you have a lot of defensive options. You have roll, you have deflect, you can change bodies. So I think it's more giving you plenty of options to survive combat and simple options to win combat and beat enemies. There's still more that way. I think it's one of those things where you can probably just use rolling and attacking and spacing until there's something that forces you to use deflect, and then the counter hit will be... You leaning on like a counter hit will help you way more. I sense those waves again from below. However, I would take damage if I simply jump down. If I swap a body to a different on the ground while falling. Whoa. While falling? Well, where's somebody I could target? Wow. I will borrow this one. And I'm just looking at this spirit guide while these people are like screaming. I know it could run faster back then. Alright, L3 to run. Maybe I want to go up this way. I like this game a lot, it's cool. Mechanically it's really unique, but also very smooth and well executed. And the setting's pretty cool. This is someone else's view, but why suddenly? That's right, I could steal a glance through their field of vision, but if this is the case, I have a bad feeling about it. Enemies can be detected as a presence. Presences are sensed flowing like air currents. Move the camera to check the flow and head in that direction. Tilt what? A minute till the target dies. I can see the blue. Wait a minute, do I want to run through here still? The presence is this way, let's proceed ahead. So it's one of those things, standing with the dog where I sense the red blood, now I'm sensing... If close enough to an enemy, you can peek at their field of vision. Sight jack. Yeah, okay, but that doesn't help me at all, dude. I don't know where they are. So I'm still looking through the enemy's eyes. What are you doing there? You're another one of those. Let's stay locked on. I think that's gonna be useful. Blood can be absorbed from blood pools to restore your HP. Blood pools are generated when humans or slitterheads take damage. Hold R1 to collect the blood. Alright, so that's like healing. She moves slowly. So I think this is like how you really want to fight and combo them. Alright, he's down. Oh no, I hit her! Oh no. And you want to keep hopping bodies to activate that special power, like the possession bonus. I think this is cool. Whoa. And yeah, all like the enemy monsters look like these crazy, like a wild variety of enemy types. Leak in there. Whoa, okay. What is this? The true form of one of those things. A little counterattack. Oh no, you can't. So if there's no... That's what they said. Oh shit, I'm dead. They said if you can't, if you don't see one of the blue counterattack or deflect icons, don't even bother trying. Just roll. So I shouldn't really stand and wait to deflect. You should either block or... just roll. Oh, fuck. Let's go back to him. Don't forget to run. Combo behind him, see? But he's still gonna damage those people. This is awesome. I guess I'm not big on deflecting. Oh no, at this rate, It seems there's no more bodies I can use. What should I do? She's still alive despite such injuries. Will her body hold out? It'll be a gamble. Oh, and R1 heals. I never even tried that. So see, there's a lot of mechanics that you need to remember to try and incorporate in your fighting style, and then hone your hands to use in the heat of combat. So I like the body hopping and locking on and hitting, and I just got to remember, like, whether you want to try and deflect because you get that opportunity, or whether it's better just to try and block and dodge for the time being. Deflect in this game seems like it should be used as an offensive maneuver, not a defensive maneuver, because you have block and dodge. Just use those. This feeling. Oh fuck! Don't forget the blood pools. See, she's got long animations, so you're stuck in this. I wonder. What's going on here? Rarity. So she's got longer attack animations. So if you, it's like classic. You wind up and use an attack, and then he winds up. You're kind of stuck there. A rarity has been discovered. An individual with extremely high fusion affinity with the protagonist's soul. So the protagonist's soul is me floating around, and the individual with high fusion affinity is this chick. Has high vitality and combat potential. Seems to maintain consciousness even while possessed. Okay. Other humans were exhausted. They cannot be used in this state. The sensation of overflowing strength deep within this body. What are you doing? Rarity skill. Activate skill Revive All. Select Revive All with the skill selection key. Activate with the skill button. What is that? Increases blood in her own body for a set time. Recovers HP. Also heals surrounding humans and immediately revives any humans on the verge of death. Effect continues for a set time even if you switch possessions to another body. So how do I do that? Set Revive All. What's going on? R2. Revive All. So R2 is like a... You can share this overflowing vitality. Don't get overzealous. I'll just strike twice. What's going on now? So, okay, let's think about the controls here. So the D-pad selects a special skill when I possess a certain human, and R2 activates it. So R1 pulls blood from the ground to heal myself, and R2 is the special blood power. And R2 locks on and L1 possesses. And circle dodges, and X jumps, and square attacks, and triangle interacts. And the R stick deflects to get blood time. Do you got all that? Some skills consume spirit power. So that's the blue gauge that I'm building when I deflect an attack. Skills that use spirit power have a blue icon. Skills that use blood have red skill icons. Spirit power value is maintained even when changing bodies via possession. Let's go back. Skills that use spirit power are blue. Skills that use blood have red skill icons. I wonder if the red blood skill is the wraparound bar to the left of the yellow hexagon. And that would, the blood skills would take your blood weapon meter. So when you successfully attack an enemy, maybe you build that blood gauge. Just like when you defend, it gets depleted. And deflecting builds spirit. Spirit power is recovered upon executing a successful deflect. It is also recovered when taking damage. But let's look here. It shows that she's deflecting, but her blood weapon gauge is going down. Do you see that? The curved red meter on the left goes down even when she deflects. So there's still kind of a penalty for trying to deflect instead of blocking. So I'm wondering if I really want... So then here's the offensive use of deflecting if you want to rebuild your skill gauge. Because... And then deflecting may also give you a counter hit potential or slow down time. So there's all of these... Okay, so there's all of these offensive uses for it. Like I was saying, it's more of an offensive tool. But blocking and rolling is still a better option to defend and evade, because it's safer and not every attack can even give a parry opportunity. So you should be preparing for blocking and evading and only deflecting on reaction or when you need to use it to get slow time or build your skill. Sonic Claws. Use Claws of Blood to generate a forward-moving shockwave. Hold the skill button to charge, then release to unleash the shockwave. The skill consumes blood. Some skills can be checked at any time via the menu screen. Sonic Claws. Wait a minute, my blood gauge. That should work. What are you saying? Deflect, revive all. Okay. When I used that magic power, my blood gauge, which is the horizontal meter above my blue gauge, went down. I thought that was also my health. I guess the health meter is something separate. Some of these other bodies have like a purple meter above them, which is their health. Maybe my health is shown in a different spot. What's all this stuff on the right? Some of these games like to put the controls on the screen, and I think they're showing me something new, but it's something that I already know. So deflect, revive all, which is right. No, revive all is left, and claws is up. An R2's use skill. Even rarities have trouble defeating enemies alone. Use humans in the area aggressively. While not possessed, rarities will automatically evade enemy attacks. So it's better to... It's better to let them do their own thing. They have high endurance, so are difficult to push to the verge of death. When in a pinch, assertively possess a different body. Yeah, don't forget about changing possession. But even though, like... Because you want that bonus. What does he have? He doesn't have any power. This guy might be dead, near dead though. What about this lady? Damn, beat him. There's a lot to digest, but I know it's really good. And I know it's very well balanced. It's just that the combat is involved, but it's extremely satisfying. And I can tell that once you start remembering, like, focus on locking on with L2, which simultaneously is block, and then just dodging with circle. And then focus on blocking and dodging. And then when you see an opportunity to parry, it's like, oh yeah, I'll try and parry, because I get spirit meter, and I might get slow time. And then thinking about, oh yeah, I can switch bodies. Not just because I might be low on health, but because that gives me like an effect bonus. Oh yeah, I have blood power. If I've been dying and losing a lot of bodies, I can revive them. I have this blood gauge that I can use a projectile if I need. I can possess people. You see what I was doing to get on the other side of the monster and hit him from behind. But I don't know if that was good, if I was like throwing a person right in front of him to kill and not be able to evade. It'd be better if he focused on me and I could defend and I could deflect, rather than just like throwing away another person. Maybe wait till you get knocked down to repossess somebody new, rather than or if they're about to die so you don't lose your spirit. Yeah, maybe. Thanks for playing. Save date is now complete. Yeah, man, that's fucking awesome. It's awesome. It's really awesome. This is a fucking hit. Already, it's like, this is like an 8.5 out of 10 at least. Really high production value. Not just the setting of Japan, but just that style of like, this kind of like silent, dramatic conflict that's in every Asian film. It's really, really compelling. Graphics look really crisp. Runs great, even just for a demo, it runs great. The combat concept is extremely unique and extremely involved, but well made and well executed. It kicks the shit out of Stellar Blade, I'll tell you that. I'm just thinking how smooth it feels to move around and to lock on an attack. Notice how you only have one attack, but you got like 4 different defensive maneuvers? This is an action game. Everybody that wants like some, you know, complicated, hard, prepare to die action game, some Souls clone, some, you know, prove your worth in a world record breakthrough. You want to play a tough action game? You should try this. Just because of how unique and complex the combat system is. It's really smooth, fun to run around. I'd be playing it more. I wouldn't be quitting now, but it's just a demo. So check it out for yourself and maybe try the full version of Slitterhead.